Hey, y'all, it's your girl So Joyful here. It's been a long time, so excuse the tardiness, but I broke a nail. I don't know if you can see the crack. It's right there, right above my diamond line, so I gotta fix it. But that means I gotta get rid of my set, and I like this set, y'all. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for St. Patrick's Day. So please, in the comments, give me some ideas or something because I'm stuck. But in the meantime, we gonna fix this nail. First, I gotta take off the charms. Well, I tell you, this gem glue that I got by, I think it's NASCAR, I believe is what it's called. It don't play, y'all. These charms be like stuck. Okay. I think what's left on here is gonna be the base of the diamonds. I still hate when that happens, but I can deal with that. I just can't deal with the diamond itself still being on the nail. Alright. Take our drill. My favorite drill. I've had this drill for about, oh God, at least 6 years now. And it's by Wei. I ordered it off Amazon. But it's been so trusted for a long time that it doesn't matter what the name is. It works. Okay. So we're going to start by digging into the line of demarcation where the nail was broken at. And go through there. Now this is just how I fix my nail. I'm pretty sure there's other ways. But this is just my way of salvaging the nail itself because I like my curve. And I didn't want to have to do a whole new nail and it not fit right or not curve right. You know? I hate that. And then let's kind of remove the rest of the acrylic. No, sorry, the rest of the gel polish. So the next holiday that's coming up is St. Patrick's Day. I mean, besides green and gold and maybe white, what is there to do with St. Patrick's Day? Like, seriously. Give me a clue. Because I'm trying to find some inspiration now. So, almost there. how I fixed this, I found it first of all. And I was able to glue it back on because it was a clean break. Like I said, right above the diamond line, which I knew after a while it was going to do that. I mean, as long as it's a clean break, I can deal with it any day. It's the ones that break and it's like right across the bottom part of your nail that's like, ow. So this one didn't hurt. So I was thankful for that, first of all. And then, like I said, it was a clean break. It just snapped. So putting it back on was pretty much a breeze. Now keeping it on, because I am a little rough, is another story. Definitely I was able to put it back on though. And that's a way to kind of save a little money at the nail shop too, if y'all don't know that. If you're able to find the nail and kind of glue it back on yourself, your nail tech will likely just go ahead and let you slide maybe with that one repair and not charge you for it. Sometimes. Now, if you're coming in and, you know, everything's all busted and crusted, of course you're going to get charged. But if you just need that one nail fixed, most nail techs probably won't even charge you. They'll just be like, just tip me. Because, I mean, they are using their time and their acrylic and, you know, product and stuff. But most of the time, they don't want to just waste their time on just that one nail. They want to focus on the whole hand. I know I do. So, I almost got all the little diamond residue off. And since it's not time for a fill yet, I'm probably not going to do a refill in this video. I'm probably just going to show you exactly just how I fix this one nail. And then do some more research about what I want to do for my next set. How does that sound? Okay, and we're just going to smooth this out a little bit. And like I said, I'm just going to go back over that line where I broke at, because that's mostly where I'm going to focus my attention. Okay, now that we filed that, use our acrylic liquid, and I'm using the ASP brand by Sally's. And the ASP primer, also by Sally's. So we're going to prime that nail. Now the acrylic liquid powder is from Beauty Secrets, also Sally's brand. I just happen to put it in this old jar. And I'm using my size 16 brush from Melody Susie. Just gonna grab a little bit of that acrylic powder and let it sit. That way it'll be a little bit less watery when it's time to apply it onto the nail. And I'm just gonna go across that break. excess off the brush. Focus a little bit more on the end. And already I can feel like this nail feels a little bit stronger and more secure. Okay. Make it just a little bit thicker, because I do like mine just a little on the thick side, just because I like them long and I like them to be strong. But you know, if you make them too thick, they will hurt if they break. Too thin, they break all the time. So you just got to kind of play around with what is comfortable for you, what you like. Like I said, I'm a little rough with my nails. Plus, I have an 8-year-old son, so of course, I'm a little rough. And if you have a boy mom, you know what I'm talking about. Alrighty. Good as new. Almost can't even tell. So we're gonna let that dry before I do any more filing or anything. And we are done. At least for the day. Like I say, I need some ideas, y'all. Some inspiration. So give me some ideas in the comments. Should I do polish? Should I try marble? What y'all want to see? Let me know. Okay? Until then, it's your girl So Joyful. Have a good one. Bye.